Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. Welcome to another edition of Fightsticks of the Month. Let's get started. Alright, to kick things off, as a massive fan of arcade sticks, every month I go over my top picks from Reddit Fightsticks. Reddit Fightsticks is an amazing community, a lot of talented members and a lot of friendly members. If you're into arcade sticks at all, in any capacity whatsoever, or if you're looking into getting into arcade sticks, check out Reddit Fightsticks. First up, this one is impressive. Someone created their own small form factor all-button controller, and it is powered by a Raspberry Pi Pico, which I absolutely love. If you're in the market for a fast PCB, you might want to check out the Raspberry Pi Pico. Putting firmware on it for an arcade stick isn't all that difficult. However, designing and creating your own PCB here for your own fight stick is definitely not easy, and this one turned out really nicely. On top of that, the same person here created their own housing for the Raspberry Pi Pico, and this could be used in something like a traditional fight stick in place of something like a broke USB. Unfortunately, as far as I know here, these are just one-off items. Next up, we have a really nice Quamba Carbon. To be honest with you, I didn't realize this was a Quamba Carbon right off the bat. It is done up extremely nicely. I like the choice in gold rims on the buttons. I like the gold ball top, and it ties in nicely with the Daft Punk artwork. Overall, this one has a really cool theme. Next up, we've got a couple of limited edition fight sticks from JXK Designs that were raffled off at Combo Breaker. I don't know who won one of these, but whoever did was extremely fortunate because these things are gorgeous. I like the black and white artwork on these. I like the color stripe that goes through them, and on the bottom, the nice artwork continues. This ties in extremely nicely with the overall theme of Combo Breaker. Next up here, if you're a Guilty Gear fan, you're either going to love this stick or you're going to hate it. This stick is loud, but it's well coordinated. And I also like how the hair from Milia goes over the edges just a little bit. It is a nice subtle little touch. And if we take a look at the front, the back, and the sides, the nice artwork continues, the theme continues. Even the gasket on the connector here matches with the stick. And the bottom of this stick also doesn't disappoint. Moving on now, and we have this really nice Chun-Li themed stick just in time for the Street Fighter 6 trailer. This stick is awesome. I love the artwork on this. I love the decals around the buttons here. And I also like that they use the button inlays to continue on with the artwork. The artwork on this has multiple layers. If we take a look, there's printing on the bottom, but there's also printing on the bottom of the top panel to continue on with that theme. And the wiring here is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, even if you're not a Chun-Li fan, because it's arguable she's more of a higher tier character in a lot of different games, I think you could still get behind this stick. Now, if you know me, you know I'm not just a fan of the outside of the stick or the components that are used, I'm also a fan of how things are done on the inside. And this stick delivers. This is this person's first time trying some clean wire management. And I would say they were very successful. Everything here looks very tidy, the wires are sleeved nicely, and the parts inside, the color coordination is amazing. And if you like colors, you might like this stick here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is a Day of the Dead themed stick. I could be wrong. If I am, let me know in the comments below. But we have some very nice artwork and some very nice parts on this. It's very clean. I'm not certain if this is custom artwork, but it did turn out very nicely. And if you're a fan of glowing in LEDs, well, this entire thing glows. Now, for some reason you're not a fan of colors, well, I've still got you covered. Check out this blacked out carbon fiber stick. It is gorgeous, and the layout here is awesome. We've got the hitbox style of layout, we've got the WASD style of layout, and we've also got the hitbox cross-up style of layout. This thing has a lot going on for it. And the carbon fiber top panel is gorgeous. Now, to make things even sweeter, let's take a look on the inside and look at this wiring job. There are a lot of wires here. This could be a complete rat's nest if they weren't paying attention. But everything is sleeved nicely, tied up nicely, and even covered here on the PCB. This is incredible. I mean, even the USB cable on the front matches everything. In the bottom here, there's a window so you can see that beautiful wiring. Next up here, this one is really quirky. It is a reverse layout Mixbox style. So we've got the WASD on the right-hand side, and we've got our action buttons on the left. I don't see this very often at all, but it does make quite a bit of sense, especially if you use the arrow keys as opposed to WASD. I like the small form factor of this one. It's nice and tidy, and I think it turned out great. And I also think it's a one-off. However, if you're looking for something similar to this, there is a product out there. This one is a bit different though. So if you are curious here and looking to get your hands on something similar to this, check out the Fightboard MX Mirrored by Nick. Moving on now to something a little bit different than normal. This is a video on Reddit Fightsticks of someone drawing fight stick art for their fight stick. It's a Simpsons themed stick and the artwork here is incredible. The whole process is incredible. I'll leave a link to this video in the description below and I recommend checking it out. It's mesmerizing. I've watched it maybe 4 or 5 times now. Now for the moment you've been waiting for, Fight Stick of the Month for May of 2022. If you're a fan of JoJo, you're gonna love this stick. This is a Jotaro themed stick from Vermont. They even included a really smooth peel. This thing is gorgeous from the top to the bottom and on the inside. The artwork on this one is loud. The LEDs are loud. The wiring is clean and the theme of this is amazing. I mean, if you don't believe me, take a look at the bottom of the stick and I'm actually going to pause it right here. First and foremost, the LEDs are pulsating and they're to the colors of the theme. On top of that, we've got artwork that was printed on the top of the top panel. We've got artwork that was printed on the bottom of the top panel. And we've got artwork printed on the bottom of the bottom panel. It gives a really nice 3D effect. The wiring is sleeved up really nicely. It's nice and tidy. And this artwork is loud. I mean, sometimes I'm a fan of simple fight sticks. Sometimes I'm a fan of loud fight sticks. If you do a loud fight stick, you've got to do it right. And Vermont killed it. But anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff. Let me know your thoughts on Fight Sticks of the Month in the comments below. Which one was your favorite? And if I missed one, let me know in the comments below. Huge shout out to Reddit Fightsticks and the community there for being amazing as always. If you're into fight sticks at all, even if you're not, check out Reddit Fightsticks. And if you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos. Don't tempt fate, save your state.